So this program we have done in part 1. So coming to the next part, this is the output of the program in which the bulb was on and off we have to do. The output is, it would be like this. Okay, this is the output that what can JavaScript do. So this would be like JavaScript can change HTML attribute values in case JavaScript changes the value of source attribute of an image and turn in between there would be a bulb image form, and the left hand side it would be written turn on the light and right hand side it would be written turn off the light. So this is the output of the previous program. On part 1 I have already discussed part 1 of JavaScript. Coming to the next is JavaScript can change the style of an HTML. Yes, this is very important that it can change the style also. Like from heading 1 I can change to heading 2. So in the program, in the code you can see on screen. So this code you have to print on notepad, and this is like doc type HTML body heading 2 what can JavaScript do, closing the tag h2 heading tag, P is for paragraph ID demo. The syntax should be same as it's written, and JavaScript can change the style of HTML elements. Then there is a button type button. On click of button, what we have to do is document get element by ID demo style font size 35 px, that is the pixel, and closing the body tag and the HTML tag. Then come the output of this thing, that is what can HTML do. This is I've already, when you click on this is click me as the button. So when you click on this, then you get the style change. Earlier it was another style and then the heading was enlarged. So you can run this and you can see this. Then coming to the next part, that is JavaScript in body. So in body tag they mean that JavaScript like this is the body tag you can see here, this is the body tag, in between is the script. So this is all the JavaScript part. So in this is I've already told it's a syntax, this has to be written that way, is only HTML body, then h2 JavaScript in body, h2 tag close, then p id demo paragraph, then the script document dot get element by id demo dot inner HTML. So this is very important. This is inner HTML, my first JavaScript, and then the script. You can see the output of it. I'll just show you. This is JavaScript in body. This is the button, and then when you click, my first JavaScript. But my first JavaScript was written here in the body tag only, right? So this is the in the body tag you can also write JavaScript. So external JavaScript advantages. Placing scripts in external files have some advantages. Like instead of in the HTML code, you have some external codes of JavaScript. So it separates HTML and code. It makes HTML and JavaScript easier to read and maintain. Cached JavaScript files can speed up page loads. So it can automatically load it file faster. To add several script files to one page, use several script tags. So you can use like this way, like you have the separate tag for script source my. This is how you inbuilt append in the code with this syntax. In the script source, you write the file name and extension should be .js, that is for JavaScript, and then you embed it in this. Right. Next comes JavaScript program. So a computer program is a list of instructions to be executed by a computer. In the programming language, their programming instructions are called statements. A JavaScript program is a list of program statements. In JavaScript values, JavaScript syntax defines two types of values. One is fixed value, other is variable value. Fixed values are called literals and variable values are called variables. So when you talk about values, we have two values in JavaScript. One is fixed and one is variable. Fixed is known as literals as well, and variable as variables only. Now this is how you write the comment in JavaScript. Not all JavaScript statements are executed. So that means they are not executed. That's what comment means. Now comment can be written in single line comment. This is like hyphen, and multi-line comments hash and asterisk, and closing asterisk and hash. Then come to JavaScript is case sensitive. Yes, case sensitive. What do you mean by case sensitive? Case sensitive means that uppercase and lowercase, the variable last name and last name, in this n is small and in this n is capital, are two different variables. So remember JavaScript. So JavaScript $sign is also used as a remember JavaScript identifier names must be as a letter, a dollar, underscore. Since JavaScript treats a